Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Percival, also known as Scuffed Gaming, and welcome back to Have a Nice Death. Today we're going to be playing the second run in this series, which I have enjoyed so far quite well. Yeah, on the last episode, we actually, apparently there's a leveling system. We got to level 3. We unlocked a couple of other things, including restrooms and bleed curses, which I do love me some bleed. Bursts of golden anima are rare and precious. They grant pure heals. A pure heal heals injuries and restores lost HP. If you have both blue and golden anima burst from possession, you can hold down LB and release it to use the gold animas first. Breakdown record. Easy. Best run time. 0 hours and 40. Total curses 5. Total penalties. Total innovation. Total daring. Total excellence. Total sorrows. We beat a sorrow. Haven't seen any prismiums, haven't visited any control rooms. Maybe that will all check. Oh, so to see you, and you've got your pit book with you. Isn't it adorable? Did you know your pit book notes everything down? Just press down and you're done. It really is very cute, but I don't really like the way it's looking at me. I don't like the way you're looking at me. Okay, so this is how the levelings work. This is how they make sure that you can continue to progress. This is like our logbook to see what we've gained, which I haven't gained a whole lot. We did gain Incantum. Spells seem to be very strong in this game. It was because of spells that we were able to deal so much damage to the bosses. Sorrows are out of control. Customers astronomically. Let's pray the deal. Let's get a few ingots to spend. Let's do this real quick before I kick the bucket. And this is where we spend what? Our perma monies? Shakespeare, Shadowy Talons. Ooh, the Slaymore? Say less. Just reading the spell can make you feel nauseous. Start a run in self-fulfillment mode. A sharp, hard-hitting I don't even know what that means. Self-fulfillment mode. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Don't you dare say Pitbook use Spitfire. It won't go down well. You know what? Let's take the Slaymore. And we'll take the Spitfire, and we'll take the Shakespeare. Don't you get it? Shakespeare? You guys get it, don't you? Hang on, what is that? Surprise, Mr. CEO, sir. While you're taking care of the sorrows, I was dealing with the meetings you put on hold. Glad to announce Miss Muriel, the Reverend, has returned to work. If understood correctly, it's an evolving pictorial sequence, a little unsettling at first. But note the contrast between the richness of the sculptured altar and the simplicity that's barely scribbled upon it. Press yawn. Just another normal day, it's sad. Chaos reigns. You're ready for the next vacation. Boss? Sure, I'm glad to see you again. Yes, so nice to catch up. Let's get to small talk. In accordance with B66, you may not access the elevator until you sign a form. Don't make that face. Rules are the rules, so let's go. I don't know what this is. What is this? I'm assuming that's minus 10 permanent HP, but we get 15 more mana, whereas we get to just have Spitfire for free. I'll take this. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't take it. Seems good to me. I'm assuming the other one's a contract. Jocelyn's contracts. Before launching an assault on the Sorrows, Jocelyn requires a few administrative formalities. You must choose at least one contract among the 4 offered. Each contract imposes certain constraints, i.e. conditions that must be met during the time with the company. Fulfilling a contract grants you a bonus, or in the opposite case, inflicts a penalty. You can stack up on 4 contracts simultaneously. Jocelyn is open to negotiation in exchange for a few ingots. She'll be happy to renew her offers. So that's the reroll. So let's take a look at Spitfire, shall we? Oh. That's pretty fast. So it costs a lot of mana, but it's pretty spammable. I'll explain to you one more time, pumps. Listen up. A Prismium is a free pass. You can exchange it for anything in the company, no matter what it costs. Let's say Mark doesn't want the amazing item you want, while your Prismium lets you expand his shop with a bigger selection. I'll add my aspects to my report. It's great, you can buy anything you want with it. Then again, you're in turn, so we won't be able to take advantage of this until you're officially hired, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Interns. Oh! So when I'm in the air, it seems like the fire stuff, if you will. Doesn't really do, you know, all the crazy stuff that it usually does. Yes, it deals burn damage to the target. Yes, thank you. As first enemies, thank goodness, they're not so bad. We do get a curse immediately. The cloak's cooldown is reduced. Infused frozen perish thoughts those enemies add effect when attacking. The cloak's cooldown is reduced by 15%. Yes. My pleasure or displeasure, sir. It's all the same to me. What a cool guy. Right. Solary Prismium Department. Sure. Let's take a look at the Solary Prismium Department, shall we, folks? I'm assuming here is where we might be able to gain some extra stuff. Could be wrong. Sick-ass players. Oh. Whoa! Excuse me, sir. Decompose with insides, right flesh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's an enemy type. Got it. I think I interrupted my attack. Are you kidding me? I was in the middle of something, dude. That guy definitely has some homing on him. You saw that? Alright, we currently don't have a second ability tied to anything. Okay. Almost left without this free stuff. The Thanager's office? Sure. So let's see if I'm right. I feel like it's a mini-boss. I feel like the Thanagers are mini-bosses, and beating them, you know, gives us an extra curse or some such. Pretty sure. Could easily be wrong about that. Hey, buddy. Shot, actually. I'm just gonna be killed by this man. killed me. Rest and paperwork. Alright, we could run this back. Definitely didn't expect him to give us the walloping that he gave us. Apparently Spitfire is medium at first. I don't know if there's a way that we can improve it. Yeah, we did not do well during that run at all. The enemies we didn't really have a problem with. It was just that one dude. Welcome to the afterlife. That's funny. Yeah, our first run was way better. We ended with so much more HP. This is the break room. Come on, boss. On a scale of 0 to 5, how on fire are you? I'd say a tepid 2.5, or perhaps a toasty 3. Why don't you give us a guided tour? You turn my old torch chamber to a gym? Don't you think that's going a bit too far? Each time you buy a scythe, cloak, weapon, or even a spell, you can come straight here and test it on my assistant. I got it. Understand. So this is like the little training room. Slot is consumed to be consented to be inspired by. I've trained him to steel himself against all your attacks. Don't be afraid to let loose. 100% corporate, 100% disco. Well, if you're ready to disco, then let's tango. Okay. Okay. Ooh, explosion? Okay. We'll take explosion. And I will sign this agreement. Let's run it back. We got a new thing again. Here's hoping that we do a little bit better. I'm not gonna not fight the Thanagers. A big part of games like these is getting used to the fights and figuring out how to do them safely. It's a wardrobe. Customer enthusiasm. I like it. Yes, well, orbital and mural work time together. You can choose your scythe before you go to work. It's an easy way to vary your build, you see. Okay. Prioritize power over speed. Sure. Let's give it a go. So we have the twinsy. Which seems good so far. Hello. Yeah, we are working on it. We're working on it. You know? Definitely hit pretty hard now. 25 on the falling attack. You know, not that we had necessarily a big problem with these enemies in the first place, but... I have to remember that I do have access to a power attack. Also, can you please go up there now? Thank you. I also do have a dash attack that I'm just forgetting to use quite often. Sinister Gear. Ground attacks deal plus 15% damage. The first weapon upgrades from the control room are almost free. Let's go to the ground. Don't wait for me to roll out the red carpet. So now our ground attacks deal more. Intriguing floor. I'm intrigued. What have we got here? Tell me. First of all, what is explosion? Does it just... Oh! I don't know what that was, but I got scared. As soon as it said, get there in 10 seconds. Okay. You got it, buddy. Alright, we're gonna go fight another Thanager. Never seen W Hung before. No idea what to expect. Watch out, boss. Action, reaction. It's me again. Oh, Harry, I thought I got rid of you. You'll love what I'm about to tell you. You've earned a golden anima. Yes, I have. Yes, but you notice when you already have 3 blue animals, the next one refused one to become golden. Pro tip, boss. A little press of L to consume blue, long press for gold, both supple and strong. We did know about this. Alright. Alright, so we were gonna fight the Thanager now. That's good. Aye. 75 damage. So this one's not that bad. Also, William Hung, isn't that the singer from American Idol that was like kind of medium? Get an anima back. Sorrows grant you a pure heal of 20 when you kill them. The cloak deals plus 5% critical. Alternative weapons. Sorrows grant you a pure heal, gain plus 10%. Manias, the cloak deals plus 5. The cloak. The cloak. Administrative penalty. Boy, oh boy. I think we are going to need the pure heal when we kill the Sorrow. Don't look at me like that. Everything will be fine. If you say so, my buddy. Alright. Mana Vita Department or the Vault? Let's go. We could definitely use some currencies. We might have an idea of like storing some currencies during this run, if possible. That explosion is really good for just dealing a sudden burst of damage to things. Grateful for that. That seemed pretty good. Give ourselves some HP back here. Okay. Maybe a cup of Joe? That's nice. Are we back to full HP? 74? Yeah. Hey, how about that? Get us an ingot. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Okay. Go to the shop. You don't have any prismaris. I don't know what they're called. We don't have any diamonds that we can spend here. Boom, 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 boom. You know what would be a cool addition to Death Ink? Ball pit. I did think I want the fire arrow. We didn't have enough money to buy the other thing, so no harm, no foul. Alright, we're facing off with Brad again. Brad's getting a little more uppity in recent memory. We're gonna go beat him down into the floor. He's the boss. Brad. What's more, you spend your days posting nonsense on social media during work hours. How's that for yes life? You, on the other hand, are perpetually tiresome. You wouldn't understand. Say so, Brad. Is that the twin side? Alright. The selfies, the look, the paddle ball. It's not a good fit. We have certain reputation to uphold. Brad, my guardian gargoyle should set the example. True. Yes, sir. Gain 1 defense. Reduces incoming damage. Slow deals %. But does 1 defense mean just like a single damage reduction? That could be interesting. I want the crit. Looks like you're almost back to your old self. That's a freaking bold-faced lie. You know that that's not true. Going to the break room, we're gonna go to the break room. Listen, so Mr. Isco, I mean Claude, the boss is looking to clamp down on Death Inc.'s employees' pets. Yes, because of Slime. She's quite the menace. Do you have any animals in your office, Mr. Is? I mean Claude. Ah, did this fish belong to you? What a lovely gift. Goddamn. Downloaded by the name of Mauricio on the boss's desk. I'll put it down next to Pitbook since it technically belongs to the boss. It's cute. I would like an animal, sir. Thank you. Some way to meet Pump when I happen to know it's Will Hung's latest victim. Looks like the boss managed to set him free. George. Oh, no, I'm Orville. Completely different pronunciation. No, my friend George is the guy you're talking about. I'm glad Hung has released him because I need him to help me pull some minions from the toxic mood oppressing department. The toxic food processing department, you mean? Yes, well, mood, oppressing, it was a joke. Humor, you know. Stress relief, laughter, comedic effect. What a poo-poo you guys are. You know what? I'll roll the dice. Bing! Hey! Toxic food processing department or the industrial pollution department? Yeah, sure. Let's go to the toxic food processing department. I'm assuming this is going to be a different area. Could be wrong. Hey boss, I just want to let you know I didn't get around to expecting the offices in A10 PE. My left shoe fell into a vat of melted cheddar. The pleasure in hopping through toxic food processing would have been the height of ridicule. In short, the resulting inspection of everything that Waldo is working on is likely to make you want to throw up then die. That's everything from me. I think I've earned a break with a very, very strong coffee. Have we been here before? Not sure. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Some new enemies that we'll have to contend with. be honest, I expected a little bit more out of them. Loose a deadly arrow in a straight line ahead of you. Arrows seek out their targets. Okay, we will take this over the fire arrow. So far, I've been really enjoying Explosion. Okay. Okay, go. These guys are not so tough. Here, I'll 10. Okay, then. Okay, then. Seems good to me. Looks like we're just going to be able to move down here. The curse reroll department? I don't think that's necessary. Never been to the spell store before, might as well check it out. $46 for a single arrow seems pretty good, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have to overkill those guys. Oh. Fills up the frenzy bar and increases its power. Reroll curses. Well, it's always nice to have a reroll. We value these things pretty highly in the world of Hades. Generate gain lifesteal plus an ingot. I mean, we must be hitting pretty hard. I haven't had that many problems with some of these enemies. Also, I'm slowed by something. Shockwave. Unleash a wave of pure energy around you in the blink of an eye. Detonates multiple energy bursts in the area and surrounding area. Is it better or worse than Explosion? You know what? Only time will tell. We'll get to find out how strong this is. For the time being, it looks like it hits pretty much the same amount of, like, AoE. Let's go fight the Thanager. We're still at full health. We should be able to handle it. Maybe we won't. I mean, let's find out. It's Candace. Definitely doesn't seem like our new Y deals as much damage, unfortunately. No, we don't have to fight that guy. Forget it. Alright, here we go. What the heck is that? What in the what? I don't love that. The debate. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, we did it. It could have gone better, I'll be honest with you. But it could have gone a lot worse. Gain an additional ammunition. Termination triggers upon killing an enemy. Deals plus 5 damage, made him 3 stacks for 6 seconds, gets plus 10 maximum mana. Secret pocket. Plus 1 additional ammunition. Plus 1 X to reroll. Let's reroll. Gain a 100% chance of dealing backstab. Extra damage being dealt because of the backstabs. Feels good, man. Right. Solary Prismium Department. Let's go to the Solary Prismium Department. Bum 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 bum. Walking fast, being like a fool at the bum. To be honest, I haven't really the slightest clue what all was hitting us during that, but I mean, it is what it is. Rashi Kunai. Definitely not been a big fan of the small wave thing that we've been doing to some more enemies. Not really impressive. Also, it's felt a lot like we haven't seen nearly as much HP as we did in the previous run. Although in the previous run, we did also simply get a lot more regeneration stuff. It's going to be a real shame if we don't have the ability to store some of this stuff. Real Department, HR Office. Tosha. I'm gonna have to use this anima just so that I can stay alive. Like, we're gonna die randomly if we don't. Whoa, what the heck is that? Unleashes a whirlwind of sharp-edged paper. What in the gods? Sure. I have no idea. Oh. Well, that seems cool. We'll just do that, you know. Seems like it might be really good against bosses. I don't know. Oh, okay. That's a cool thing. Mr. O'Shaw. Deals 50% bonus damage on a crit. We'll take it. Terrific. My pleasure or displeasure, sir. It's all the same to me. Coffee? Alright. It's a good thing that we are going to get to see the shop just before what looks like the next boss battle, although I don't know what I'm expecting. We still don't have a dealie that we really need. Can I sell my stored item, though? Yes, I can. We can also sell Tornadmin for a dealie. I think I will, actually. As good as it is, we haven't had the chance to see a Prismium yet, and we really would like to increase the efficacy of this shop, if possible. A note from Osha, how delightful, contains a curse. We'll permanently increase the shop. Adds new sections to your pit book so you can cast more spells. Handy. Plus 15 max mana. Treat yourself to a nice vacation or any other big ticket item you've been drooling over. But we also don't get to see quality service boss. You know what? I'll be honest. I'm not actually sure if that permanently increased this or not, but maybe it did. We'll buy this. We'll buy a Prismium. Play to win, right? Waldo, the Sour's The Sorrow's office. The Sour's office. You guys are a bunch of sour pussies, don't you know? Alright, Waldo. What the heck is that? 11 million deaths a year. That's what we call a career. Oh, wow, you're the one who brought it up. Great, let's save some time, Waldo. Stop what you're doing. Both the singing and overproduction. My very last modifications. Scary, scary thing. I don't love that. That's... Ow! Did I break him? That was a crit and a backstab? Oh, you. Yep, that that killed me. That move comes out so ridiculously fast. It's kind of insane. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Maybe I have to just stop jumping. Maybe that's the problem. But those Area 2 Sorrows feel tough as nails. I'm definitely going to have to figure out, this is going to be a tough week, don't worry about work, just sit back and relax, everything's under control in easy mode. No, come on, man. Don't do this to us. Don't try to make this feel this way, you know, like we're under pressure to do better on our second run. Unlocks an elevator that takes you straight to Brad's security station. Permanently unlocks periodic effect curses. I wonder if by going straight to Brad, if you don't get all the upgrades you would otherwise get. Yeah, that attack comes out fast. They do in fact take away all of our currencies. You'll believe at Pump Quinn that burnout is a sort of insane spice-packed cooking recipe. Sadly not. Corporate burnout, such as those suffered by death, is more akin to a giant Imamura-style wave that crashes over you, leaving you exhausted, overwhelmed, and completely drained. It's the feeling of being trapped with a giant hamster wheel that never stops turning, interspersed with never-ending meetings, unrealistic deadlines, and unmet expectations. It is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion. Absence of control at work that may even most supercharged employees may end up. Okay. First run, we had 150 HP by the time we got to the second Thanager, not Thanager. But we were doing quite well all the way until Waldo decided to just bamboozle us with two of those random, like, here, have a 45-degree angle beam that just hits you. It's like, okay, I mean, very well, right? Such is life. Automatically turn death towards the enemy when attacking. I'm really on the fence about whether or not that's actually helping me or not. I'm gonna leave it on. I feel like we're not real. I don't feel like we're doing that bad. It's gonna be really, really embarrassing if this is the game's way of telling us, like, yeah, you kind of suck at this game. Like, you know, like that's not right. Everyone has been really nice. They even complimented you. It's like, yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this. Minions damage is reduced by minus 5% animus heal you with each death. 50% HP in the break room after beating a sorrow. I mean, that feels like easy mode to me. This weapon won't lie in withstanding. Dark Claws. Kill enemy with a claw strength and Star Halo. These spin all around you, all aglow. Deal 500 damage in a single blow. You'll be blown away by their awesomeness. A shot for extreme bodybuilding, but not without consequences. Brad's secret attack, plain and simple. Rule with an iron fist in an iron glove. I'll take the dirty dagger. Thank you, sir. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. When we come back, we'll continue, and hopefully we'll have the same breakdowns as we do currently, because it really would be nice to begin this one with taking just 20 damage immediately. Oh, it changed already. Okay, cool. Whatever. So I guess it changes every time that we do something different. Weird. defeat the first manager in under 5 for something, and if we lose, we take 20 damage. Okay. So it's interesting. So when we come back in the future, we'll continue these runs because this game does seem to be really, really fun. And I've been enjoying playing it. Hopefully the game's not trying to tell us that we suck at it, because that would be real sad. But definitely all those bosses seem like they're super beatable. We might just have to keep our distance and stop trying to get in and mix it up with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. So long, everybody.